Welcome everyone. Today a special culture showdown. I'm Max, your host and mediator, yielding you thought a friendly, but definitely inspired debate between two of the world's most beloved traditions, Christmas and Day of the Dead. Today we're asking a big question. Which celebration carries deeper cultural impact, emotional meaning, and community value? To help us explore both sides, we have four amazing guests. On Team Christmas, we have Abby and Jime,
Hi.
lovers of lights, joy, and all things peppermint. And on Team Day of Death, on Roberto, or Robert, and Andrew,
Hi.
specialists in heritage symbolism and and pan de muerto carvings. So sit back, turn the volume just a bit, and let's dive into this colorful comparison where tradition meets passion, memory meets celebration, and stories bring centuries to life. Uh,
Tin, 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 tin.
let's start simple. Why do these celebrations feel so meaningful to people? Abby.
Thanks, Max. Christmas has this incredible emotional warmth. It's universal, comforting, and rooted in well-being. Whether you celebrate for religious reasons or cultural ones, the seasons become a global reminder to reconnect with the loved ones. Studies from the Pew Research Centers show that over 90% of Americans celebrate Christmas, even if not religiously, because the emotional impact is strong.
And on a personal level, Christmas creates shared rituals, decorating with family, exchanging gifts, singing carols. These experiences build lasting memories. The psychology of tradition says that repeated annual rituals increase happiness and stability. Christmas excels at that.
Great points. Roberto, Andres, what about the Day of the Dead?
Dia de los Muertos is emotional in a different way. It's about honoring those who had passed, but not in sadness, declared it in celebration, an intangible cultural heritage of humanity, reinforcing its cultural value. The emotional connection comes from remembering ancestors, telling their histories, and feeling like they return for one night.
Exactly, it's healing. Research on grief rituals shows that symbolic remembrance helps families deal with loss. Building altars, placing photos, offering favorite foods. These gestures turn grief into love and continuity. It's powerful.
Alright, so both sides highlight deep emotional resonance. While on one side, remembrance, on the other, beautiful. So let's talk symbolism. What images or traditions define each celebration? Jime?
Christmas is full of symbolism. The star, the nativity, the tree, the lights. The tree itself dates back to ancient European winter festivals. Lights represent hope during the darkest time of year. And gift giving, yes, it's fun, but it's also symbolized a generosity and community.
And we can forget the global influence from classic literature like a Christmas Carol to modern films. Christmas shapes art and media around the world. Its themes kindness, redemption, unity, and universal.
Alright, yes, that's a great point. Both ideas are correct. So let's talk with Roberto Andres. Tell me.
Dia de los Muertos symbolism is incredibly rich. The cempasúchil flower, representing the fragility of life, gives sprites back with its scents, and sugar skulls represent the beauty of mortality, La Catrina, originally drawn by José Guadalupe Posada. Remind us that date is the great equalizer. Everything is deeply tied to Mesoamerican worldwide worldviews about life and death.
And it's visually stunning. The colors, the altars, the papel picado. It's an art form. It celebrates life by acknowledging death, which is rare in modern celebrations. It's cultural identity in its purest shape.
All right, so well, it's hard to argue with this beauty of each celebration. Well, either celebration, uh, but they are iconic for a reason, you know. So, yeah. So let's move into present day impact. How do this celebration influence society today?
Christmas brought community together. Charity drives, family gatherings, public events, cities worldwide light up for weeks. Economically, it's huge, one of the main drivers of retail, travel, and hospitality. But more importantly, it inspires kindness, donations spike during this season.
And modern Christmas has grown more inclusive. People from diverse backgrounds adapt it to their traditions. It evolves while staying meaningful.
All right, that's correct. Yeah, I like it. So Roberto, tell me your point or your idea of that.
Yes, Dia de los Muertos has seen a beautiful cultural revival. It strengthens local economies through artisans, markets, and tourism. In places like Oaxaca and Pátzcuaro, entire communities come together for parades and offerings. It reinforces family bonds to intergenerational storytelling.
Plus, its global recognition helps protect Mexican culture from being forgotten or oversimplified. It promotes cultural pride and historical awareness.
Well, both traditions keep communities alive in their own ways. So, through joy, through memory, and through identity. Identity. Uh, so yeah, what an incredible discussion. So today we learned that Christmas shines through warmth, generosity, shared rituals, global reach, and emotional comfort. And Day of the Dead stand out for its symbolism, cultural depth, healing power, and honoring of ancestors. Both celebrations remind us of what matters most: connection, community, and remembering where we come from. Whether you prefer tingling lights or glowing cempasúchil petals, there's beauty in both traditions, and celebrating them enrich our understanding of the world. Thank you, Abby and Jime, and for championing Christmas. Thank you, Robert and Andrew, for defending Day of the Dead. And thank you to our listeners for joining this vibrant culture journey. Until next time, I'm Max, wishing you a meaningful celebration, no matter the season.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Para pa pa pa.